Hi and welcome to this session on what's new in S/4HANA 2021 Order to Cash. It's my pleasure to take you on a walk through the latest highlights in OP 2021. My name is Robin Bau, part of the Finance Solution Management organization and responsible for the Order to Cash process. While in this session I will focus on the open item clearing as one of the most labor-intense activities in Order to Cash, let me briefly start with an overview of the Order to Cash solution portfolio. The portfolio combines a whole set of applications that streamline the entire process, starting with receivables management at the core, consisting out of collections, dispute and credit management, enriched by BTP applications that focus on connecting to external data sources like credit agencies, customer portals, as well as cash application, all of them deeply integrated into the subsequent process of treasury and cash management. So basically, all you need to run and automate your order to cash process. Again, we'll put a focus on the reconciliation part of the order to cash process. This is where we see the biggest automation potential. Since we have done a lot of renovation in that space, it makes sense to look at the entire process. Let's start from left to right. With the recent innovations, we are now able to support all relevant file types that feed into the process, while offering a wide range of connection points to bring in the data into the system. In the past, we were very much focused on bank statements only, while now we also fully support payment advice documents and Lockbox files. And especially the Lockbox process has been rebuilt from scratch, providing new great capabilities that I'll come back to in a minute. So we bring the data into the system and start the processing of the data. And this is now happening in 3 sequential steps. Unlike in the ECC world, where we basically only offered the reprocessing rule functionality, which we still have, we start with the rules, which can be customized and typically take care of the simple matches. But now in S4, we offer the new posting rules that allow end users to easily configure rules directly from the end user interface without any IT involvement. This makes the life of an AR accountant way easier, as it allows them to trigger automated clearings directly from the user interface. And the process is then completed by the intelligent matching, where we leverage machine learning to take care of the complex cases, with that achieving highest automation rates. The new payment advice engine now allows us to feed in additional data into push the automation level even higher, and I'll come back to that topic in a minute. Once the matching is done, we ideally have a cleared item, but of course also have integration points into dispute and collections management if things need further investigation and clarification with the customer. That is the new S/4HANA bank statement process in a nutshell. As mentioned earlier, we have completely renewed also the payment advice process and added a number of components. The Lockbox information is now being considered in the reconciliation process for automated matching, which is important for many of our clients that have to process Lockbox information manually. Therefore, we designed a new Lockbox application to streamline the reconciliation process, monitor the progress, and handle exceptions easily. In addition, we now allow data to be fed into the system via an API so that you can pick up the Lockbox files, e.g. via a bot, from anywhere you want. And those are just some of the key highlights of the new Lockbox functionalities. In order to give you some impression of how the overall reconciliation process has been improved, I'm now going to walk you through the new payment advice annotation user interface. So let's jump into the demo. I'm opening the S/4HANA system. I'm starting the Manage Payment Advice Fiori application. You can see in this application all the payment advices that have been created either manually or automatically. I would like to process a new payment advice document that I have stored locally. I could of course also automate this by leveraging SAP RPA, let the bot fetch the payment advice from a portal page or a mailbox. The machine learning service in the background is now processing the unstructured information of this PDF file. The machine learning service is scanning the document, is trying to identify invoice information, amount information, things like customer information and other key information, to turn this into a structured payment advice document in the system that we can make use of to clear the items. This, of course, takes a few seconds, but now you can see the payment advice document has been created and the confirmation is pending. In the overview page, I can already see that the payment amount was successfully extracted. Now, when opening the document, you can see the new user interface. On the left-hand side, we can see the information that was automatically extracted, like customer amounts, dates, line item information. And on the right-hand side, we can see the original PDF document. And what you can see here on the document is that the information has been recognized and is highlighted, connected to the information on the other side. So when hovering over the fields, you can instantly see the extracted information on the left, being highlighted as well, which makes the comparison of the data really easy and allows you to simply correct the data. So I can do the adjustments directly on the user interface by clicking on the fields and triggering a manual reassignment. So let's, for instance, assume the machine learning did not correctly recognize the entire column. It's not a cash discount, but it's a deduction amount. And by clicking, the entire information on the left will be updated automatically, which is a very easy and convenient way to do mass changes without having to do it manually for every single item. And once I've done that, I confirm the changes and the payment advice information is fed into the clearing process. So I hope that helped to illustrate how we simplify the life of an AR accountant to increase the efficiency and effectiveness of the open item clearing. And with that, I'm already at the end of my presentation. So thank you very much for your attention and see you soon.